sweet, sticky, tangy chicken. Oh, I love this Filipino adobo dish. I love a dish where the ingredients are so simple. You've usually got them in your pantry. Ah, so good. So our marinade is super simple. We just want a little bit of brown sugar. And what we're after here is we're making like a sweet, sour, tangy kind of marinade, which will then turn into a sauce as well. So that's the sweet. And then we've got our salty with the soy sauce. And then we're gonna get the tangy with our vinegar. So I'm using an apple cider vinegar. You could just use white vinegar, rice vinegar, any kind of vinegar you've got. And now we want our flavoring. So I've got some ginger, finely grated, and a good hit of black pepper. Really want some nice pepper notes in our finished sauce, and some garlic. So I'm just gonna use half of this garlic first because we're gonna use a little bit more of that garlic later on. So there's a whole bunch of meat options for Filipino adobo. I'm choosing chicken drumsticks today. I love drumsticks, they're cheap, everyone in the house loves them, crowd pleaser, all of those things. All right, now pour the marinade on top of those. Get everyone in there acquainted with that marinade. And now if you had the time and you're really organized, you could leave this to marinate overnight, but I often don't have the time because I'm not that organized, so 30 minutes will do. Now what we need to do is brown the chicken off first. So I just want a little bit of oil in my pan, and just do this in batches. It's important when you're browning anything that you give it a lot of space so that your meat is browning and not stewing. We'll get to the stewing part later. So this is all about creating color and flavor. So all of that awesome brown, beautiful caramelization, that is pure flavor. Let's turn those pieces over. Just transfer those back out into another dish. Let's brown those other pieces. Okay, so now what we're left with is all this beautiful flavor in the bottom of the pan. I'm gonna add in just a little bit more oil, and then I wanna get my onions straight in there, and just a little pinch of salt. I always love to season my onions as they're cooking. I do think it sort of helps to draw out the moisture from the onion and then make it a little sweeter. Now here's where you wanna be patient, guys. You really wanna get that onion nice and soft and translucent, because that's going to give you the best flavor in your finished dish. Now once they're nice and softened a little, I'm going to add in my garlic and some chili. Now I've got quite a bit of red chili here. You can use less or you can leave the chili out, totally up to you. Okay, so now I want to pop my chicken pieces back in. And then now our marinade becomes our sauce. So I'll pour that all over, and I just want some bay leaves in there as well. It's going to give us a really beautiful flavor. Just make sure each of those pieces of chicken is nice and snug in that beautiful little sauce. And I just want a little bit of water as well, just to make sure we've got enough liquid to braise our chicken. Now I'm going to turn that heat down a little and just pop a lid on there, and that just needs to simmer away for 30 minutes. Ah, now look at that gorgeous chicken. Ah, so good. And you need to be really gentle because it's almost literally falling off the bone. Ah, so good. Now just take those bay leaves out, and now we're left with this beautiful braising liquid. So what we want to do is simmer that down about 10 or 15 minutes. Be patient, guys, because what we're looking for is a beautiful, thick, sticky, glossy sauce. Now that, my friends, is what I call perfection. Look at that sauce. Okay, we're going to put that over our chicken. And then just a final scattering of spring onion.